Well, I'll just kind of start out just to talk a little bit about what we use Facebook for. The Chamber is primarily a membership-driven organization, so a lot of what we do is actually member-driven. But what we use our Facebook page for is to not only educate our members, but educate the general public about what the Chamber does. So you can kind of see here that we have a number of things. It looks like Wendy just posted some photos before we left, but I try to post some stories that I see in the local media that I think may be of interest to members. So, for example, today we have this public open house on transportation that we're encouraging all of our members to attend, and even some of the general public if they wish to. We post our events out there for our members to know about, but it also educates the general public as to the type of events that we put on, and you might generate some potential prospects for the Chamber. Just the general stories on different activities that impact business in St. Charles. So that's primarily kind of the focus of what we put out on Facebook, is things that we think may be of interest to the general members or to the local business community and the general public. We also occasionally do post some of the events that are going on in town because we know the people not only go to the tourism center, I know we got some representatives there, but they also come to the Chamber to find out what's going on in the community. So we do try to post some of those activities up there as well. But one of the important things I think that a lot of people tend to overlook is the insights. And what this does is this is kind of feeds you some pretty valuable information as to how or who is looking at your Facebook page and what kind of traffic your page is getting. So you can check this out. This actually goes, looks like for the past month, and you can see, the monthly active users. You can turn these on and off if you want to just want to focus on one area, but you can go in here and look and see how many active users you have each week, or you can adjust the timeline based on what you're wanting, what kind of information you're wanting. So you can see post views. There's about 18,000 post views. And I think the way that calculates that is it doesn't only calculate what's on your page, but what's on other people's walls when it shows up on their walls when they load their page. So you can check that out. You can also take a look at the users. And this is actually pretty interesting information as well. It actually does a breakdown based on gender and I believe on age. If you scroll on down here, and you can see that a good portion of our traffic is a younger demographic, anywhere from 25 to basically 54. So a lot of those companies that are out there who are looking to reach out to young professionals, which is something that I know our chamber was looking to do. This is definitely a good way to be able to do that. So so we have a total of about, I think, 657 users, and it breaks down like that. So so it's a good way to be able to reach out to a demographic that maybe your company is not currently reaching out to. I know a lot of companies are wanting to reach out to that demographic. You could also take a look at total page views and unique page views based on the date as well. You can see, if you just highlight that. So you can see just on various dates, May 12th, we had 36 page views. If you go down to unique page views, it's a little bit less, but still, it's another free way to be able to get your name out there, and you can actually see some of the external refers that were also sent to us. So obviously, Google is one of the hot ones, and go there. And then interactions. I think this touches on how they interact with your site, what types of things people are reading about. So that'll actually give you an idea as to the type of postings you may want to put out there in the future. You can see a lot of our events get the greatest number of impressions, so that's obviously something that's important to a good portion of our people, followed by some news links that we put out there. So, but I encourage you to keep an eye on the insights and see what people are looking at, check it out, and that could obviously impact what you're posting on Facebook as well. So, but that's primarily how the Chamber uses Facebook. But I encourage you to get out and mess around with it. A lot of times, all I do is when I'm looking at news articles, as I'm reading the paper, I'm always logged into Facebook, and I just have my Facebook tab open, to go back to the Chamber here. I always have my Facebook tab open so I can actually provide links to the articles that I'm reading about. So then all I do is go in here and click on the link add, and I copy and paste the URL. If I have a comment about a particular article, then I add a little comment after I paste the URL. Then I post it, and that's how it ends up on my wall. So, but definitely, if you have a company that you think that there may be of interest to a particular item or something new that's in your industry that you think your followers might be interested in, I certainly encourage you to put that out there and let people read about it. That's something that we enjoy doing, and making sure that our followers are totally aware of what's going on in St. Charles. Yes, sir.
That you were showing the number of yes, indeed, relying on the administrator.
Correct. Yeah, you have to be an administrator in order to do that. Exactly. Yeah. Right.
What kind of feedback have you had from your members about this Facebook page?
We get pretty good feedback. Obviously you can view some of the comments. I didn't go in there. It's funny. I was looking at one of our insights back around the time when we had our Citizen of the Years in February. That event, I believe, was on February 4th. We posted some pictures on February 7th. Our views went up. There were 900 pictures viewed on February the 7th after we posted all those pictures from that event. So, I think it's just another way for us to be able to communicate with our customers or who are our members. And they don't give us general feedback, but sometimes they'll post a comment up there and tell us their opinion on a particular item. Which sometimes if it's an issue, because chambers try to do a little bit of advocacy as well. If it's an important issue in the community, if you put a hot button issue out there, all of a sudden you start seeing all these different comments down on your wall. So that's always interesting to see how people respond to that as well. So I think that most of our members generally think that Facebook's been good for us to reach out to them. Anybody else have any questions? Okay.
Scott, have you ever looked at, if there's a trend where people like your page more, if you post pictures and things like that, or if there's certain pieces of content that you post that people actually stop liking your page?
I was kind of looking at that because you could actually look and see how many people stop liking your page on one of these insights. But I haven't seen where a lot of people have quit following us as a result of any kind of post, just a random one or two here and there. But nothing that really stands out.
And like spikes and likes and posts
right.
Like you said.
Yeah, spikes and likes. It's just ongoing. I haven't seen any huge spikes based on anything that we've posted. I'm sure that it does happen for some people, especially. I'm sure Charlie Sheen, when he was going through all his turmoil, at least with Twitter anyway, it's probably a similar thing could happen to Facebook, where you have something out there that maybe people may want to just follow you on just to see what you're saying. But from a chamber perspective, we haven't seen any huge spikes. Just some ongoing growth is all we've seen. Jim?
This has been that your ability to get people liking has direct correlation to being able to actually find
right.
where you like.
Right. Well,
why most of us are here.
One of the important things a lot of people don't think about when you're back up here, if you set up a page, start inviting your friends to follow you, your friends and your clients that are already following on your personal page. Invite them to follow you on the page, because that's kind of how I do it. Occasionally I'll go in and into my current friends, but there's somewhere, and I apologize, I'm not seeing it from this angle. You can go in and invite friends to follow the page. Ken, are you seeing it there? I know there's... Oh, it's... suggest a friends. Over here on the right-hand side, suggest a friends. That's what I usually do, is I go out and I suggest my friends follow me. So if you have a page and you haven't done that, I certainly encourage you to do that as well. Another thing that you could also do, if you see over here on the right-hand side, these are just some of our members that I know of that have pages. So we try to promote them through our webpage as well, so you can actually go in and have them highlighted on your page as well. So, and it's just another way for people to be able to connect with you and see. Ed, I think you have a question.
Yeah, can you explain the difference between your website and Facebook, how they differentiate? Does the use of Facebook cut down on your website?
Yeah, we tend to use we keep our Facebook page much more current than we do our website. It allows us to keep that fresh. I mean, we have like a little widget on our website where people can see what our latest post is on Facebook. But it allows us to keep our content more fresh and more current. Sometimes updating a website, a lot of people don't have the ability to just easily go in and update their website because they don't have a content management system and they have to call an administrator or somebody to do that. But being able to update your Facebook page is much easier. I mean, it's still important to have your website, but you'll definitely want to link from your Facebook page to your website and vice versa. But it allows us to have more immediate, fresh content immediately. So I think it's important to have that out there for people to see.
Just as an example there, that top entry you've got is about the photos from the Rise and Shine picnic, and somebody says, you like this. Okay, now does that mean you just like that picnic, or does that mean you like the chamber?
Just like the post. You like the post is what you do.
Okay.
So
how would I show that I like the chamber as opposed to like the post?
you would just, well, there's not really a like for that anymore that I'm aware of. I think it just follows.
It's up on top.
Right beside where it says St. Charles Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
If you don't like that page yet, it will have a like button.
Oh,
right
okay.
beside the title of the page. So you can just click that.
Okay. There you go. Yes. They like St. Charles Chamber. My friends who are following me as a person, because I have my own personal webpage, 248 of my personal friends also follow the St. Charles Chamber of Commerce or like this page. Yeah.
Ken made a comment at the front end of the meeting about if we all like this meeting or something like that, but I'm looking on your website and it doesn't even list this meeting as an event for the day.
No, we don't have that out there. If you go to STCC, where it is? Okay.
St. Charles.
It's under
Actually,
St. Charles
it's the very first tab.
County Chamber. You start putting that in. ST Charles County. It should be on there.
Oh, up here, okay.
Next one,
Yeah, that's it, all right. To the left. Yeah, okay. You'd have to go to that page in order to see that.
Oh, so you have something committees.
So I did a search for technology committee and it pulled it up and I was able to find it. Or actually, you can do a search for STCC technology. So it was St. Charles County Chambers Technology is what it looks like at the top. So just do a search for St. Charles County Chambers Technology probably, and it should pull it up, and then you can look at their page and click on the event. Because I just did it since I've been here. When you click it, I should see. I don't know if it'll show who's here or not. 3 attending, Ken, Krista, and Scott. So yeah. It doesn't say you checked in on this page though. I guess it just shows on your phone.